tasty lick. Oh, welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I am Cosmic Brian, your host. Glad to have you aboard, Cosmonauts. Oh, shit, yeah, here's what we're listening to, man. This is one of my fresh finds recently. This is highs in the mid-60s. These are great garage comp series here, man. It's kind of regional, as you can see. This one's from the Northwest. Love these comps, man. I have a buttload of them. Oh, my Lord. Smell it. Smell. Anyway, that's just kind of a reminder that I will be doing a garage comp video, and I'm going to be showing that series in particular. It should be glorious with needle drops and everything. You know what I'm saying? Why am I all of a sudden adopting like an Austrian accent? Jesus. I am from Transylvania. Jeez. Anyway, welcome aboard, man. This is a far out finds video. In case you guys don't know what a far out finds video is, just some fresh wax that I've accumulated over, say, maybe the last 2 weeks. Yep, that's right. Fresh finds, baby. Sitting right there, stack of wax. But I have a couple of things that we need to do prior to that. Why don't we get this big chug out of the way? Oh, yes. Yes, we love a little cold liquid refreshment here in Cosmic Vinyl, amongst other things. So I want to take this koozie off so that I can show you guys this can of this IPA. Check out that guy. Whoa. Ominous, eh? But this is the name of the beer. It's Arrogant Bastard. Jesus, that's Cosmic Vinyl all day. Cosmic Brian is an arrogant bastard. No, he's not, but he can be. But anyway, let's tip this one back so we can get to that molten lava stack of wax over there. All right, here we go. Down the hatch.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Ooh. I kind of like that, man. Kind of Guinnessy a little bit, man. It's dark, it's stout, not too bitter, but I dig it, man. Plus it's like, what is it, like 7... Oh, it's 7.2 alcohol. I don't know, is that a lot? If I drink a sixer, am I gonna be... Who knows? Anyway, so I got this nice stack of vinyl over here, but I did also receive some vinyl community love in the form of some gifts of music from a couple of brothers here in the vinyl community who I am eternally grateful to. And the first one is brother Rick Strange. Man, if you haven't checked out Rick Strange's channel, you definitely need to do it, man. He's like the guru of the galaxy. He's like my cosmic brethren. Love Rick so much, man. A true, I don't want to call him a hippie because I don't want to offend him. Maybe he doesn't like that. But he is a true soldier from that era, man. And he is such a killer dude, man. He shows a lot of psychedelic stuff, but he's been kind of venturing into other genres as well. Love Rick Strange. Funny, enlightened, just a great guy. I do consider him my cosmic champion for sure. And so he sent me, first of all, I opened it up, and he sent me this really, like, intense letter, man. It's long, like 6 pages. So happy, man. I saved these, Rick, and I will save this one just like I do my other stuff. But I'll show you this first thing. It's a Police 45. I believe this is Message in a Bottle and Landlord. there you go. There's the little jukebox tag there. Love this, man. I believe it's a Japanese press. Oh my God, Rick, really, man? This is awesome. I love this. And then, staying right there with the police, he sent me it's like this tour program. This is great, man. I love this. Show you some pictures. It's got some great pics of the band. Check out that gatefold there. Love this, man. This was so generous, Rick. I'm gobsmacked, man. And it seems like every time I get like a gift of music from some of my vinyl community brethren, it's when I really need it the most. It always shows up on a day when I'm just totally either broken, or I'm struggling inside my own head, or I'm stressed out, and it always makes my day. And this is no different, Rick. I really appreciate it. But this is the highlight of the package, man. The Stooges Funhouse. Holy shit, you don't know how happy I was to see this in there. And it's got one of the best gatefolds ever, man. Check that out. Oh my God, I love that. Man, that's a great, what do you call it? Proto-punk or garage punk or whatever. Detroit rock. Love this, man. Rick, you don't even know, man. I am so stoked when I seen that in there. Thank you so much. But I also received a gift from somebody else a little further out from the cosmic realm. Brother Nick from Nick's Vinyl Buddy sent me this all the way from England. I think, first of all, via Spain, and then to him, and then from England to me. So he really went the extra mile. He went one step beyond. I only say that because he's like a ska fan. I'm sure he digs madness. But here's what the first thing he sent me. And it was this Slade Alive. Man, I showed some Slade recently, and he knows I dig the Sladians. And this is crazy cool. It's got a really cool gatefold there. Check that out. It's awesome. Words. But this was actually sealed. It's a reissue, but it had like this security tag on it, man. I mean, it actually has the security strip in there. And so somewhere out there, I open this thing, and somewhere out there, there's this alarm going off over in Spain. Like, holy shit, we gotta calling all staff, calling all troops, get in here. We got a guy that's illegally opening a Slade Alive album. Next thing you know, I got the CIA knocking at my door, man. It was a mess. But it was great. It was all worth it to get this gift from Nick. But this is a grail of sorts. Now, I don't throw that grail word around a lot like some people do. But this I would consider grail. It's an album I've been looking for a long time. And that's Shadows of Night. It's a self-titled album. It features the songs Follow, Alone, and one of my favorite garage rock / bubblegum rock songs called Shake. Check that great album cover out. Love that, man. All the time, and I didn't know there was actually like a moon or a planet there. But cool cover. The Shadows of Night, I believe, are from Chicago. Could be wrong about that. But they had two other albums prior to this. They had the one that featured Glory on it, and then they had Backdoor Men. And then they kind of went dormant for a while. They basically broke up. And then the singer, who was the only original member left, put together a revamped lineup, signed a record contract with Super K Productions, which is an offshoot of Buddha Records, the Kazinets Cats production. And immediately there was tension between the band and the label. As if you've seen any of my Bubblegum Rock videos, you know that the label, like Buddha or Kama Sutra or whatever, they kind of impose their will upon bands by using session guys and ghostwriters and sometimes even other singers. And the Shadows of Night were just trying to put together a bit of a comeback. They wanted to do more bluesy garage rock, and of course Kazinet's Cats or Super K wanted to do the old formula where they bring in session guys to play the music and the singer would do his thing. In fact, there's a version of the song Shake sung by Joey Levine, but then there's a second version on here that's all Shadows of Night. It's twisted. It's a twisted thing. But man, do I love this, man. Great garage rock. I won't call this bubblegum, but it has bubblegum affiliation. I thank you so much, Nick. That is an album I've been after for so long. I know it's a reissue, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm a reissue kind of guy, baby. So no issues at all, man. Thank you so much. In fact, the first time I came across Shadows of Night was when I was a kid, and this is one of the first records my mom and dad ever bought me right here. They had no idea what it was. It looks like a kid's cover, right? And I was hooked on bubblegum after this. But thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate you. Now let's get into the Far Out Finds. This first one is called Kinkdom. Another hole I needed to fill in my Kinks collection, and this is Kinkdom right here, released in 1965 on Reprise Records. Composed mostly of songs like from a British EP that came out called Quiet Kinks, but it was KwYet. It's Kinkdom, everything has to have a K for Kinks. You get it, right? I don't have to explain this, do I? Okay, good. But anyway, so those songs are on here. You've also got some great British pop bordering on great garage rock here. They do a cover of Louie Louie on this, which was awesome because now I got to hear the song when I can actually understand the lyrics. As opposed to the Kingsmen's version. I love the Kingsmen's version, by the way. I listened to it today. It was fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, love that. But my favorite track on here is a track called I Need You. It kind of goes like this. I need you, do-do-do-do-do, more than anybody else has needed anyone before. Da-da-da, da-da. I need you. I love it, man. Such a great track. So catchy of a tune. Great hooks, man. Love the Kinks. God, so should have been up there like with the Beatles and Stones, man. Just a great band. Makes me get up and bop around the cosmic realm playing air guitar and just freaking out, like I always do. God, if there was only a hidden camera in here, I could show you guys how I reacted to some music in here. Maybe you wouldn't be surprised. You guys know me by now. Anyway, man, this is incredible. I found this on eBay of all places. And I got it for way cheaper than I've ever seen it before. I was so happy. And it was The Missing Links. Check that out. That's friggin' fantastic. This is originally released in 1965, but this is a Sundazed reissue of their self-titled record, man. This is Australian garage punk right here, man. our friend Ben Rankins from Down Under, I'm sure he's familiar with the old Missing Links, as he loves garage rock like we do. But this is garage rock, but it's also pretty experimental, man. They were doing some stuff that nobody else was doing at the time, man. Weird sound effects, fade outs, backwards taping. Actually, they did their backwards taping a year before the Beatles released their backwards stuff on Revolver. So, yeah, there's that. Friggin' love this, man. In fact, they do a song totally backwards at the end of side one. It's called Keep Your Mouth Shut. But it's all backwards, man. The whole thing, it sounds crazy. I dig it. It's very psychedelic, but it's very cool. These guys freaking had the notoriety of actually releasing two separate records in 1965 with two totally different lineups, which I find fascinating, man. They had a chance to pull together a whole new band and then release another album. Man, they must have been musical magicians. Jeez. Love this. So their live shows were incredible, man. I guess the singer would crawl around on the rigging and he would dive into the drums and they would break their guitars. I mean, very Who-like and way ahead of bands like Nirvana do. So they had a heavy influence on bands that smash their shit. God, it's cool to see, but then the aftermath is God damn it, I gotta buy a new guitar, drums. But yeah, man, these guys have been described as a cross between the Trogs and the Who. I see it, man, it's cool. But check out the bonus feature that came with it. This little 45, man. It's got 4 songs on it. And this is great, man. It's called The Links Unchained. Love that. I love it. Love it. Freaking love it, vinyl community. Now this next one is something else that I found online. And this is, I'm going to crucify this, but it's Wow y los Args. Check it out. It's freaking awesome. The name of the album is called Viven, which means, I believe, to live. Let's live. But this is some seriously aggressive neo garage punk stuff right here, man. Garage punk revival stuff. Released in 2009 on the Slovenly label. I absolutely love this, man. I mean, this is just very 60s influenced garage punk, but very aggressive, very Spanish. In fact, every song on here is in Spanish, but I gotta tell you, man, and I've always been one to subscribe to the credo that music is the universal language, and this is definitely proof of that. I love this, man. This is a fantastic record, man. Great garage punk. This is back from the grave style punk rock here. It was produced by a fellow named Jorge, Dr. Explosion, which brings me to this next album that I found today, it was yesterday at Euclid Records, Dr. Explosion. This was still sealed, man. This is awesome. This one's called The Subnormal Revolution. And I freaking love this, man. Again, more of the same. Just aggressive, fuzzed out garage punk, man. Again, from Spain. I love this so much. Released in 1998 on Get Hip Records. Loud, aggressive, 60s influence, but with an amped up modern garage punk edge. very cool garage revival stuff here. Another rager, man. It's got both Spanish and English songs on it, which is kind of cool. And again, features Jorge Explosion, the Doctor Explosion, who has also produced, besides producing Wow y las Args, has also produced albums for the Cynics and for the Fuzztones. This is fantastic, man. Check this out, man. I scored this for like $10. I was stoked. And it kind of, both of those albums remind me of this Psychos album. This is from the 60s. This is Peruvian garage punk there. But those albums definitely remind me of the Psychos. They had to have been a huge influence on those bands. Now, this last album is one that I am so happy to have found. Found this at Planet Score today, man. And this is crazy. As soon as I seen it, I knew it was something, man. Even though I'd never seen it before. This is the Human Expression. It's called Love at a Psychedelic Velocity. Now, this is a collection of singles and also some demo recordings from 1966 and 1977. They're an LA garage psych band who cut their teeth like doing shows at like school dances and local venues. Either like local venues that they were pretty young guys, so they could only perform at local venues that would let them in for their age. But there's a song on here called Optical Sound. So psychedelic, so garage. It definitely reminds me of Third Bardo's 5 Years Ahead of My Time, which I happen to have right here. I showed it in my last video. But definitely has some very similar leanings there. It's a song about collecting your thoughts after a very intense LSD trip. Come on, we've all been there, man, right? Yeah, try and collect yourself. Try and get some sleep, which is usually the issue that's kind of hard to come by. But yeah, I dig this. There's a nice picture of the band there. I'm not sure of the origins of this, but it's just very moody garage psych, and I dig it, man. It's got, side 2 is a bit slower, but still some well-written tracks there. And I love side 1, man. It's so killer. So there you go. VCLT. Big chugs. Fresh far out finds. What more can you ask for, vinyl community? So anyway, man, if you dig what you see, subscribe. If you really like it, man, hit the like button as well. Just start pushing shit and say, yeah, I think I just subscribed to Cosmic Vinyl. You won't be sorry. All right, you guys, stay cool, stay cosmic. We'll catch you on the next round, and boom!